Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Premier Financial Alliance Breakthrough Success Show. Every single week, I get to interview some of the newcomers, rising stars, superstars in our company. And I'm excited to have Sharon Fung to be on our show today. And Sharon certainly only have been with the company in a very short amount of time. But in a very short period of time, you have achieved something pretty magnificent. But first and foremost, welcome to be on the show, Sharon.
Thank you, Jack.
Okay, well, good to have you on here. Sharon, why don't we go ahead first by sharing with the audience a little bit about who Sharon is before you join the Premier Financial Alliance opportunity.
I think back about who I was before I joined PFA, right? I tried many things, just like I'm sure, just like many people, right, who wanted to be successful, who wanted to strive for something better. So I've been doing different kind of office jobs, hoping that one day I would become a manager. But I never was being given the opportunity. So I had jobs like secretary, personal assistants to large corporate companies in Hong Kong because I was born and raised in Hong Kong. And then, I was always the one that helping people to be successful, but not myself, right? And I helped them. I actually helped them. I told them how to become successful. But sometimes I talk to myself and say, how come it wasn't me? So I think my focus was always on people. And then what happened is, even though I made him very successful, but when the company was in financial difficulty, I was actually the first one got laid off. It was so frustrating, right? When you try so hard, you dedicated so many years of service. And then I realized that, having a job was not very secured, even though I thought it was very secured, when you get paid every month. And then fast forward, because I got laid off in Hong Kong, things were getting very difficult. So I decided to immigrate to America. So before my PFA life, before I joined PFA, I think I was always being told, it's good enough. Mediocre is okay. That's it, everybody is like that. Just go to a job, 9 to 5. You're lucky you get a job. You're lucky you get paid. But then I say, my God, really? I'm so worried. I don't even know I have enough money for retirement anyway. So that's where I am. I'm very complacent, but I'm not happy. I feel like I'm very mediocre, but I believe I can do better. But I don't even have an opportunity. But I don't know how to find that opportunity, where to find that opportunity.
So let's talk about how did you find PFA and why did you join PFA?
In March 2018, one of my best friends, she introduced me to PFA. I was invited to attend the seminar, and then I was very fortunate because that seminar was actually conducted by you.
Really?
Jack,
okay.
The executive chairman, and then of course your brother Rex Wu, right?
Okay.
And I think, when I listen to your sharing about the business, the crusade, as well as the philosophy and the strategy of this business, it attracted me.
So there are a lot of challenges being in sales and being an entrepreneur, also being PFA. What motivates you to continue to do the things you are not wanting to do, you are not comfortable with?
I think I can't agree you more. Like I said to you, I've never do sales, right? So it was even harder for me when I first started. But I think what I find was really, what was the true why, right? What was the purpose of me trying to do PFA, no matter how many obstacles? I really think that, thinking about passive income means that when I retire, or me have control when I want to retire, me to control whether I want to fly first class, right? Me to control whether I want to take everybody to QE2, I don't know.
Right.
Whatever I wanted to do, I want to have the choice, the freedom to control my own life, because I truly believe that PFA can help me to achieve that level.
Okay. Now you've been with PFA for how long?
A little bit over a year and a half.
So a year and a half. So still a new baby in our company, but in a short amount of time, year and a half.
Part-time.
Part-time. You really have achieved something pretty amazing as a beginner. You made over $200,000 or close to $200,000.
Over 150.
150. Okay. As a part-timer. in the last 12 months, you made over $150,000. So to me, it's a big success for a new beginner already. Would you mind to share with the audience how has PFA transformed your life so far?
I think just like you said, Jack, right? I think the first thing very obvious is my income has multiplied since I joined PFA, even though it was only part-time, you know, and it was just amazing, the potential of what PFA can offer to anyone. Of course, you still have to put work into it, but I think a lot of the time, right, just like you always taught us, you know, you can put a lot of effort and hard work, but if you're working on the wrong thing, it's not going to give you the great result. And then the other thing, I think, in a personal point of view, not financially, it was, I think I became a better person. You know, I felt that I was more, hopefully I'm more humble. Even though I still have room to grow, but
you certainly changed from the first day I met you.
So I felt I'm more humble, and I definitely more patient, because you know, doing sales is not about you. You really have to learn to you know, to be patient, and then also to be more understanding. So for me, I think on that personal side, I think that definitely make me a better person.
Got you. Now, what do you love about PFA the most?
I think for me, the most important thing, which is the most valuable with PFA, is the change of my mindset. My perspective, just like you said, right, in your last boot camp with us, is, you know, what kind of lens you wear. So for me, you know, the lens I used to wear was very limited. I'm good enough. That's all I could do. I can't do more. So I'm a very calculated risk person. I don't like to take risks. So now I realize was the most important thing is, you know, life is abundant. It's not in scarcity. That's why I could dream bigger, right? I could try to believe that I could pursue more. Not because of me, there's no way. If it's just me, I don't think so. Today you see me, I'm a totally different person. Yeah. And then the other big thing I think was, I think PFA really reinvented me. I think if you only know me for 1.5 years, but if there are a lot of people, my friends, my ex-coworkers,
you have recreated yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of your friends don't know you anymore.
Yeah, when they saw me, right, they
That's
look
good
at
thing.
me like, they look at me like, oh my gosh, Sharon, what happened to you? You look so different. What they meant was, you know, I was prettier.
Oh, that's given.
Well, I think it was, you know, not so pretty in terms of like cosmetic and so forth, but I think when you have that self-confidence in yourself, and then when you have your success, right, it comes out. You know what I mean? We're really talking about that. And I think when what they saw was, wow, you were so different. It seems like you have a lot of hope. You have a lot of excitement in your future. And it seems like, you know, you have a lot in you.
Got you. So where do you see your future with PFA?
I feel like, you know, definitely I'm only, like you said, I'm a baby in PFA, so I still have a lot to learn. But then I feel like, you know, I'm pursuing to the next level of my success with PFA. But on the other hand, in the meantime, I'm sure that also means that I'm going to have more challenges that possibly beyond what I have encountered in my life. But then I truly believe that, you know, with the leaderships and also the way how PFA is tailored, to help us to be successful, I'm very confident that no matter what, I will overcome that. But then on a bigger scale, right, I really wanted to use PFA as a vehicle to impact more people's lives, to help them to pursue their potential and dreams, just like how PFA has helped me.
Okay, I got a bonus question to end up this interview. And the bonus question is this. 2020 is here. If there's one weakness that Sharon need to improve on in 2020 to elevate your life, your business to another level, what would you say is that one weakness that Sharon must improve on to get to that next level? What would you think that it is?
I have to die myself. What does it mean? Not die in the way that I really die, but it means that I really have to really totally let go of me. Instead of really focusing on myself, maybe focusing outward to see what can I do to improve better in terms of the circumstances, rather than taking as a guilt trip and then just getting myself more shrinking, withdrawn. So that was one of the big things that I have to learn to expand myself.
That's a deep but very authentic answer. Okay,
I
I tell
think
you,
it's best.
you know, Sharon, you know, I have mentor, I have met a lot of people in life. You know, even they achieve certain success in PFA or other business, and I have met people who make a lot of money, achieve really big success. But I can see they're very freaking frustrated and they're not happy because they're constantly looking for the attention on them. They're always constantly asking these two questions: why not me? Why me? If you don't graduate from that mindset, why me, why not me, and move on to, like what you said, onto other people, all the attention is focused on people. It don't matter, it's me or why not me. The attention is on other people. You become happier. When you're happier, some magical thing is going to happen. Your team's going to grow faster. People will feel that, wow, you know, this person can take on a lot of pressure, take on a lot of challenges and conflicts, and you ultimately can become a better person, better human being. And because of that, the money will become bigger because the way you lead your organization is a totally different style. Most people don't admit that. You know what? The reason why I'm not happy, the reason why I'm not growing as fast, the reason why I'm not fulfilling is because I focus too much of those energy on me. It takes a lot of courage to say that, and I feel that was a very deep but authentic answer from you. I have enjoyed this talk with you so much, and it just flows so well. And Sharon, thank you for your trust in our company. Really do.
Thank you, Jack, for having me with PFA.
Yeah, and PFA, we're just very blessed to have leaders like you who's willing to go through struggle, but at the same time learn to become a better person, better leader. There's no question in my mind that if you continue to work hard, make adjustment, don't give up on your ultimate dream. You know, the sun is going to become brighter and brighter for you, and I wish you continue to have success, not only individually, but also with your team, in the future with your organization as a whole. So thank you for your time. I enjoyed this talk very much today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Okay, thank you.
you.
All
Thank
right.
you.